All right, guys, for number one, what we're doing on number one is the moment you see a right triangle and they're asking for sides, we know automatically that we are jumping into a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now, remember on this one, pay attention, make sure, don't get in the habit of going 7 squared plus 25 squared because that's going to be wrong. Remember, there's only one letter that I need to worry about, and that's the C. So to find C, we're going to draw a line right through the middle of the 90 degrees, okay, until I hit a side. The side that I hit is the C. Okay, so now I know that this is C, so then this is A, and then that one's B. Okay, remember A and B doesn't matter, the C does, so you have to pay attention. You can't just go 7 squared plus 25 squared. All right, you have to make sure that you line them up correctly. So now I know that this is A, so I'm going to go 7 squared. We know that this is B. Oh, B is still going to stay B squared, or you can call it X, it doesn't matter. But then C is going to be 25. All right. And then from here, what we're going to do is simplify. Remember, this is not 7 times 2. This is 7 times 7. So that's going to give me 49 equals B squared. 25 squared, use a calculator. Okay, that's just 25 times 25, which is going to give me 625. Then remember, this is just solving equations, guys. So now what we're going to do is we are going to get the b by itself. So I'm circling anything attached to it. That's b squared. So the squared is attached. So that tells me I have to get rid of that 49. So to get rid of that 49, I'm going to subtract 49 to both sides. The moment I subtract 49 to both sides, these cancel out. I'm left with b squared. We're going to go 625 minus b, or 625 minus 49. Use a calculator, okay, if you need to. This is going to give me an 576. Now remember, we are not done. I know it looks like we're done because we got b kind of by itself, but it's not. This is still b squared. I need b by itself. I'm not looking for b squared. I'm looking for b. So what I got to do is I got to get rid of this square. So to get rid of the square, I'm going to take the square root. Okay, so the square and the square roots are going to cancel off. Whatever I do to one side, do to the other. So now I'm left with b equals the square root of 576. I'm going to type that into my calculator, and I get an answer of 24. Okay, so that's how you do it. Remember, please make sure you guys pay attention. Make sure you guys are plugging in. The only letter that matters is C. If you don't have a 90-degree angle, just kind of assume that. Boom, draw a line. You know that that one's going to be C.